Welcome, welcome, welcome. And thank you for joining us. If you haven't been here before, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our videos. So today I'm simply going to talk about the mindset, how to get started from scratch a cleaning business, actually the blueprint. So many people want to get started with their own business and they think cleaning is one of those businesses that's going to be so simple. But I'm here to tell you that it's not. If it were that easy, everyone would be doing it. Sure, it's easy to go get a broom and a dustpan and a vacuum cleaner and think that you can get started. But in today's day, technology has changed the way we're doing cleaning, and so should your cleaning business. It should reflect that. So whether it's appointment setting, doing business walkthroughs for cleaning, doing the bids, whether it's proposals, whether it's training your employees, there's so many different ways and so many moving parts when it comes. But the first thing you have to do is get your mind right. You have to be determined that you want to start a cleaning business. So it could start as simple as making sure you know why you want to start one, whether it be you're tired of your 9 to 5, or you know you can make a lot more money doing your own thing because you're cleaning for someone else, or you're going out and getting all the contracts anyway. Whatever the reason is, you need to take out a pen and paper and you need to write down why you feel you want to start a cleaning business. This is sort of like a blueprint that we're talking about, a blueprint for getting started in the cleaning business. The next thing you want to do is you want to figure out who you want to work with you. Do you want to work solo? Do you want to have a partnership? Do you want to have an LLC, a corporation, an S Corp? There's so many ways you can structure your business. That's the second thing you need to figure out. Then you need to determine what type of cleaning. Do you want to do commercial, residential? And then within commercial, there's so many areas, whether it be floors, post-construction, whether it be carpet, office, or you want to do industrial. There's so many different areas. Then you have to look at insurance. What type of insurance you're going to get? Where are you going to get your insurance? The next thing you have to look at, if you're going to work from home, and if you have a home, you still may need to go ahead and get your HOA, your homeowners association's approval, because that may be what's required in your area to get your license. Or you may want to rent some space in a downtown office, which I probably wouldn't suggest because you want to start out cleaning on a budget. Cleaning is not something that has a large profit margin, which means from what you bid and what you receive isn't as large, especially in the beginning. So you want to reinvest all the money back into the cleaning business. Now, once you've decided what kind of structure with the business, whether you're going from home or not, what kind of cleaning you want to do, the next thing is, the biggest question is, how do I get my first customer? My very first customer. How do I get my first customer and then grow the business from 0 to, say, $25,000 a month? Well, if you want to know that, since we've got you up to the first part, you want to know step by step on how to get your first customer and then set up your cleaning business where you don't have to do the hunt and chase all the time, where you're not out looking every week for new customers. Then make sure you sign up for our free webinar where we will go step by step in showing you how to get your first customer from scratch. What you need to do. You don't have to have a large social media following. You don't have to have all the bells and whistles. But there is a secret to getting started. And once you've gotten started, how to automate your business. In today's technology, you do not have to go out there the way you used to, where you're constantly doing cold calls or you're constantly knocking on doors. Yes, everyone knows in cleaning business, you're going to have to do some cold calls. And if you didn't think so, you better get ready and they're not so bad, especially if you know what you're doing, which we'll cover in the webinar as well. But there are going to be ways that you can automate the business. The whole goal is to have the customers, which we call the push-pull. That means that they are pulled towards you and you have so many customers, sometimes you have to push them away. So that's called the push-pull method. And that's something that we have fine-tuned when we have spoken to customers on why they're attracted to some cleaning companies and why they're repelled when it comes to others. So we've got the inside track or the inside secret when it comes to a lot of customers. We've done a lot of interviews over thousands of interviews with customers that use cleaning companies so we could understand what is the pain points that make them hire some and not others. Why do they decide to pay others so much more money and than one cleaning company, and one cannot even get, like $200 a month? So if you are tired of getting the low bottom priced, like, okay, I got this account because I priced the lowest, then you get started and you realize you cannot keep it. So many companies underprice to get started, thinking that once they get in there, they're going to be able to convince the customer to give them more. And they find out that's not the case. If you get your foot in the door through pricing, you're going to have to stay in the pricing area. So you do not want to get your account, even if it's your first account, which we're going to show you how to get your first, second, and third, and then automate the system where you have customers pull to you so much so that you have to push some of them away. I know you think there's no way I would want to push customers away, but you'd be surprised. There are sometimes you're put in a position that's so great that you have so much business, you simply can choose who you want to do business with and who you don't. So if you're interested in the blueprint for how to start a cleaning business from scratch, and we are talking about a commercial cleaning business, then make sure you sign up for our free webinar. It's an hour where we go into step by step on how to build an automated 8 steps in building an automated cleaning business where you can have a profitable, successful, and I'm talking $25,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a month cleaning business that's automated. You're not tired. You're not exhausted. You're not doing all the work yourself. You're not training your employees and they're quitting or they're stealing and they're getting the supplies and the equipment. And you know how you get on the hamster wheel where you get an account, you're so excited, you go do the work, you burn yourself out as the owner, you try to get employees in there, you spend the time thinking they're trained because you've got a system that you think works, you leave for the first week, and the next thing you know, the customer's calling you every evening on something they didn't do. And then you find yourself in there watching the employees, and now it's not even profitable. And then you say, well, why am I there every day? I can do the cleaning myself. Well, you're only going to be able to do about 4 or 5 accounts, which means you're basically a glorified employee. Yeah, it's your company, but the whole fun of having a business is being able to leave it, being able to go on vacation, being able to have that financial and time freedom, which is probably one of the reasons why you started the business to begin with. So if you want to get off the hamster, like the hamster wheel when it comes to cleaning, where you are waiting on the invoice and it's been 45 days, you're running out of cash. Like I said, your employees are calling out every day, or you cannot keep them motivated. Your customers are complaining. You're in there all the time. You can't get the sales right. You get 4 or 5 accounts. You think you're growing and you lose one. That's the cycle. If you want a serious, profitable cleaning business, not the ones that are thrown together and they're just taking the bottom, the low-hanging fruit. Every time they go in, they're pricing, making $13, $14 an hour, which is some people feel, well, that's better than what I made for a cleaning company. But that's not the reason why you started. So if you really want to know how to automate a cleaning business, how to get your employees trained, how to find the employees, learn how to get the bids, get the walkthrough, set the appointments, have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 appointments a day, then make sure you sign up for our free webinar where we will give you all this information on what you need to do to have a successful cleaning business without tiring yourself out and feeling like you actually have an actual business. If you do, then once again, make sure you sign up for our free masterclass on starting a cleaning business from scratch, a profitable cleaning business from scratch. And if you're experiencing any of the items that I just mentioned, then this is for you. So if you want to know who this masterclass is going to be for, it's going to be for the person that's been doing janitorial for a couple of years and only has a couple accounts. It's for the person that is doing all the cleaning themselves. It's for the person that the entrepreneur that's been thinking about starting a cleaning company but can't quite get themselves together to figure out where to start first. It's for the person that has hired the employee that just stole something from the customer and now you're in jeopardy of losing your account. It's for the person that feels like they train employees over and over and over and they have turnover all the time. If you're ready for employees to work 5, 6, 7 years, this is the place to come to learn how. If you're ready for your clients to stay with you for 8, 9, 10 years, 20 years, 15 years, this is the place to learn how to come and do that. So we're looking forward to you signing up for the masterclass, the free webinar on how to start a profitable blueprint cleaning business commercial. This is the place. So make sure you click the link below, register, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.